A friend of ours manages a Christian bookstore here in Maraba. And this week a new book came in, a new shipment of books, and so one stack was on marriage, a book about marriage relationships. So she thought, hey, this would be good, I need this in my home, maybe I'll buy one of these. And she took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook. Well, that day, people came into the store and bought every one of the books. And so that tells me, just a little indicator how this virus with its lockdown and stay home and don't visit others so much, it's causing some marriage things to come up. Marriage books and relational books, how to get along with people, they're mostly all about communication. Resentment, says Jordan Peterson, only has two possibilities. You got to think about it. Why am I resentful? And number one, maybe you just have to grow up. Quit being so wimpy and get over it, whatever it is. That's one option. The other option is you feel somebody's taken advantage of you, or you're unhappy with a situation and you feel resentful. And so these seeds of resentfulness can grow in marriages and also in other friendships or all kinds of intense living and working relationships. If we decided something's out of line here and I'm noticing these little signs and I'm not feeling good about it, but I don't know how to talk about it, how do we talk about it? Well, one trick in marriage counseling and in relationship counseling is you develop a way to listen and to talk to each other. And if the stakes are higher, let's say it's an issue that always triggers one or both of you and it never ends up well. And so you prefer to just not talk about that topic, but what happens is the topic continues to grow. And so at some point when it feels safe, you need to set aside a time and listen to each other. And you do this like this. You get a pencil or anything, really, whatever you want. You can use your cell phone. And then you make an agreement. Whoever has the cell phone gets to talk, the other one will listen. When that person's finished talking, the other one needs to repeat back what they understood was said, summarize back. And they need to do it in a way that the person who was talking feels like they got it. And then you switch. The other person gets to talk, they hold the object, it's their turn to talk, because often the other partner will want to jump in. If you know of any marriage that doesn't have any fights or arguing, you know of a marriage where one is getting dominated. One person is always getting their way, one person is always submitting. And for long-term health, if we can learn to work it out, learn to really hear each other in a way that we feel, and to explain ourselves in a way that the other partner feels like we heard them. This will take you a long ways in your marriage. If things get too hot, take a time out. Set a time, listen, let's come back to this in 2 days. On Saturday morning, sometime we'll have this quiet time, and let's come back to it and talk for another half an hour or an hour. And it might take a month or 2 months, we don't know. It might resolve quicker, but it's way worth your time to work at resolving these things than to let the resentment build and build until one day it explodes. It'll explode in a time and a place that will not be optimal. You're way better off choose an optimal time and work through your stuff. And now with this COVID, it might just be a great time. Things are slower. And of course we want to have nice evenings and nice meals and nice time together in the house. But at the same time, find some little safe places where you can talk together. It'll work out better in the long run.